Hey everybody, and welcome to day 79 in the RevEx Social Distancing Small Table Show. And today is part 2 of the live shows leading up to the 6-year anniversary of my punk rap EP, which came out originally on July 4th, 2014. Originally this was going to take 4 days, but I took yesterday off, so we condensed it a little bit. So today and tomorrow there will be 3 songs each, and then over the 3 days, the previous show and the next 2, you'll have the whole album being performed live. On tape. All right, so the 3 songs on here, and again, the idea behind this album was to like combine rap and punk premises, so that like a rap style over with punk themes and delivery of certain things with combo delivery at times, whatever. So the first song, the Cussing Song, is for whatever reason is my most popular song with more than 2,400 listens across all platforms, which is way more than any other song. And it was based on the simple idea there's a lot of punk songs out there that are just about raging through the use of cuss words. And I always thought that people getting shat upon for saying words like shat or shit or any of those things was really dumb, because there are all these real problems that you're facing. That's what that song's about. The second song, Horror Show, and these are tracks 3, 4, and 5 on the EP. The track 4, Horror Show, comes out of the connection between certain types of punk and horror movies. There's movies about slashers and monsters and serial killers and all that kind of stuff. And so this is in that vein, except that it's more like the narrator of the song, in this case Professor X, but it could be anyone. It's first person, kind of open-ended, is the actual final girl or survivor of the horror show. And then the third song, Revolution, is one of those songs where it's about you see that there are problems, you're ready to do something about them, here's some steps on how to do it. Here's some things that'll help you do that. And it's probably one of the more discordant beats on there, and it's kind of connected to, in a way, inspired by, without sounding exactly like Kanye's Yeezus album, which is, when this album was made. So, all right, so first up we will do the Cussing Song. And the hook here, originally written by George Carlin, is not me saying it live, as you can tell. The recording. I can't switch because they overlap, so. If I shout out bullshit, still better than making one more crappy pop hit. If the word for the day sounds like cum, still better than dropping out of school and being really dumb. If the word that offends you is the word goddamn, still better than joining up with the motherfucking clan. If pussy is the weird that you hear me say, still better than abusing women like every single day. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucking tits. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucking tits. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucking tits. If I talk about my balls, still better than making homophobic laws. If I tell you to go to hell, still better than putting all the young black men in jail. If I call you a wanker, still better than being a Wall Street banker. If I hear the word bitch, still better than stealing from the poor and giving to the rich. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucking tits. 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 If the word that makes you laugh is the word twat, still better than the shit that for which Enron was caught. Out of my mouth comes the word dick, still better than cutting funds for the sick. I can spend all day talking about ass, still better than your war in the fucking middle class. If we talk about a clusterfuck, still better than dedicating your life to making bucks. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucking tits. 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 If I call you an asshole, it's still better than saying lol. If I say I got a blowjob, it's still better than you outsourcing jobs. If I utter the word damn, it's better than invading Vietnam. If I call you a cock, it's better than bombing Iraq. If you call you a jackass, it's better than another stock crash. If I say the word snatch, it's better than a car crash. If I talk about my nutsack, it's better than your gun wreck. If I talk about Scrooge, it's still better than being Scrooge. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucking tits. 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 Fart, turd, and twat. All right, song 2 was Horror Show. Hook inspired by, the hook is inspired by a Run DMC and Third Eye Blind song, but this is totally shifted from that. So, horror theme. All samples not cleared.
Now it is time to play.
Hockey mask and machete like your name was Jason, but I ain't scared, my heart ain't even racing. You're an alien, tried to bug my face and impregnate me with your bullshit. You better quit it, don't hit it, I'm Ripley and you're never gonna get it. You got your beast coming at me from out of the mist, but I ain't running, I ain't holding up, I'm just getting pissed. My room number is 1408, but your demons don't haunt me, won't make me late. The show must go on, master of my own fate. You're roaring and knocking down buildings like Cloverfield, but you bark like Rover, louder than you bite. Get out of my sight. You're sending raptors to get me, but I'm T-Rex. I flex my chaos theory like Ian Malcolm, leave you standing looking dumb. You're drugging me so you can cut me up in a hostel, but I'm hostile, I'm wild, I'm Eli Roth and you're a child. You're trying to put my head in a box like it was 7, but I'm Morgan Freeman, you won't make this honky go to heaven. Hey, alright, never lose the flow. In the end, it's a horror show. Hey, alright, never lose the flow. In the end, it's a horror show. Hey, alright, never lose the flow. In the end, it's a horror show. Hey, alright, never lose the flow. In the end, it's a horror show.
And he uses these knives like giant fingernails.
You chase me in the woods like Blair Witch, but I ain't scared, I made a switch. Tricking you now, you're lying crying in a ditch. Shit's flying out my head like poltergeist, but your ghosts don't haunt me. Don't have me ripping off my face. I'm Peter Venkman and I'm on the case. You're a blood sucker trying to make me extinct by 11. I swat away your brethren. Fuck it. I am legend. Sent your zombie fans to surround me, get me, eat me, beat me, but I'm going to Winchester where they can beer me and I got no fear. You're screaming, here's Johnny like The Shining, but I'm not crying, ignoring you, whining and dining. You got a butcher knife and a white mask trying to be scary, but it's a spray-painted Shatner mask. I'm more afraid of stooges named Moe, Curly, and Larry. Beating on your chest like you were King Kong, but only your breath is strong. You ain't long and now your flow is all wrong. You're trying to start a war of the worlds, but my world don't play that way. No stress, no strife, not in this life. Have some fun, this horror is done. Alright, never lose the flow. In the end, it's a horror show. Hey, alright, never lose the flow. In the end, it's a horror show. Hey, alright, never lose the flow. In the end, it's a horror show. Hey, alright, never lose the flow. In the end, it's a horror show.
I'll swallow your soul!
Come get some.
All right, one more to go. That was the horror. That was horror show, not the horror show, just horror show. It's the Cussing Song, and then it's horror show. Also, this one's not the Revolution; it's just Revolution. It is definitely not at all in any way related to the Beatles song, other than sharing names. Okay, the first line stolen from the Beatles. You say you want an evolution, but... All right, let's jump back in a second. We can cheat. You say you want a revolution, we all want to change the world. You need to start an evolution, drop your cocks and glocks and get ready to rock. See, that's why I started over. You want to be starting something, stand for something, or you'll fall for everything. You need to be one of the 1 million residents being a dissident who ain't kissing it. Time to get ready, get arms, get ammo. No, not guns, not shots, not blammo. Make sure that your brain is cocked and loaded up. Until now, your mind has been weak and bloated. Time for a new brain workout. Remake things, be bold, be stout. Forget what you know, abuse your illusions. Everything you know is wrong, no more delusions. If you see something, say something. If you hear something, say something. If you think something, do something. If you feel something, do something. If you see something, say something. If you hear something, say something. If you think something, do something. If you feel something, do something. Step up to the stage, time for a lesson. Freedom curriculum, start your mission. Daily Coast Media Matters, Netroots Nation, Scripters and Liars, Daily Show TPM. Blacking it up, Jasiri X, Shakesville, Hullabaloo, Alternet, Twitter, Facebook, Think Progress, Raw Story, Howie Klein, and all the rest. No Fox, no Rush, don't watch TV. Pick up a book and learn to read. Read Lakoff, Feldman, Andrew Weston, Krugman, Shankman, Kahane, and Coniston. Demon Haunted World, Park, Shermer, and Lynn. Lies my teacher told me, Chomsky and Zinn. Alterman, Cross, Cats, and Fair. Message me, I'll list you hundreds more. If you see something, say something. If you hear something, say something. If you think something, say something. If you feel something, do something. If you see something, say something. If you hear something, say something. If you think something, do something. If you feel something, do something. Totally messed that up. You say you want a revolution. I think that you're full of shit. You sit on your ass watching TV. You got no drive. You got no commitment. They shoot up a school, you go to a vigil. Next day you forget all, start acting civil. You posted your thoughts and prayers on Facebook, send a tweet, you think that you're done. It's time to become public enemy number one. When you agree to disagree, you're sleeping with the enemy. You need to be lead, you need to be free. This battle is fought 24/7. You need to be open like 7-Eleven. Evil never sleeps and never rests, sitting in the tower in three-piece suits and vests. If you see something, say something. If you hear something, say something. If you think something, say something. If you feel something, do something. If you see something, say something. If you hear something, say something. If you think something, do something. If you feel something, do something. All right, and that's our show for today. We'll be back with the last 3 songs from Punk Rap EP tomorrow on the 4th. So be safe and don't go to the fireworks. It's fucking nuts out there. You're dumb to go out there. Don't do it.